I was not prepared for this. It's Fan Fridays, but we have Pokemon news also first. So I was on it for this one. But guys, new Pokemon are ready for adventure in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. So let's go and watch the video. I haven't seen it, like you just get to see the thumbnail and the new Pokemon in the thumbnail. But what do we have? Alright, that's already something new. Crabrawler. What is that? That's interesting. Iron Fist on a poke. No! It's Sandygast. I don't like it. And then it evolves into Palossand. Ugh. I don't have any audio and stuff set up because I normally have like background music and whatnot. Water compaction. Oh no! It actually is gonna be good. Dang it! It's like the water compaction. If that means when it takes a physical hit, it's defense. Oh my goodness, the little spade on the top of its head twirls. That is one of the silliest things I've ever seen. But we get the pre-evolution Stufful. So like stuffed animal. It's supposed to be like a happy little bear thing, and then it becomes Beware. How amazing! All right, I have to hear just the pitiful cry of that sandcastle Pokemon after we see the rest of it. But that's it. All right, never mind. That's everything. So I have quite a bit to talk about. So where's my music? All right, my music's here. Gonna turn that off, and then we're just gonna listen to some things. All right, so yeah. All right, so it just sounds like screaming plus like some sand crackly noises. Yeah. I don't even know what to expect. These are my two least favorite Pokemon revealed so far. Maybe, wait, water compaction. Oh wait, maybe it's just when it takes a water type move and not a physical hit, it gains defense. That'd be very specific, and maybe then it actually won't be like super amazing. I don't know. Like the compaction had it at physical, but it might just be water type moves. But if it's from water, that means it has to need a super effective hit to gain defenses. So I don't know. Should update on the website soon. So let's go to the official site. This is like the UK site, I would think, because I was on the UK. Let's just go, yeah, PokemonSunandMoon.com. We'll see if they updated the actual website. No. It'll happen soon. Like when it came to Turtonator, it came out really quick. So I'm just watching this right now. And we have like the water compaction stuff. But the Crabrawler, not a fan, honestly. Like, I don't think it needed the jock. Like, I don't even know what genre that is. You know, just that hairstyle kind of thing is a little too silly for me. Wait, did I turn the music back? There we go. Let's get the music back going again. I don't know. And then put your dukes up. It's just fighting too. It's not even water fighting. It's just a fighting Pokemon. He's got like a busted up eye. Not for me, honestly. Like, there we go. So he winds up the punch and he throws it. And I don't know. Like, a crab Pokemon makes sense. I think one of the things that's starting to show from the Alola region is maybe just a little too much, like, stress on the region for how the Pokemon look. Because one thing I've noticed that before 5th generation, the Pokemon weren't super region heavy, if that makes sense. Like it makes sense to have a sandcastle Pokemon of some sort in the region, but when you look at Hoenn, Johto, Kanto, and even Sinnoh, like, it's not like those Pokemon have to belong there. But as we got into the Unova region, you know, we have trash can Pokemon, we have ice cream Pokemon to kind of fit the city theme and the more like where it's based off of with New York. X and Y I didn't feel had too much of that. Like, the Pokemon made sense. But I think that this one's almost a little too tropical, and some of the designs are feeling a little forced. That's how I feel about it, honestly. I just think it's silly. And I mean, look at that. That just looks derp. I mean, and it's one of those things where it's like, no, I'm not hating on Pokemon Sun and Moon. So far, Pokemon Sun and Moon is looking to shape up into my second favorite Pokemon experience ever. Like, it's going to be hard to beat Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but I am appreciative of almost everything except for a couple of these Pokemon designs. I have a top 10 for my favorite Pokemon, so just like I have the least favorite Pokemon, I have the most favorite Pokemon, and it works out. Like, I see it, and Maybe if it was a ghost-type Pokemon, it wouldn't be as bad, but I mean, I think that this is a waste of a ghost slot. Like, look at that stupid twirly thing. Is that even necessary? Honestly. So, that's what Shadow Ball looks like. Gengar takes a hit. I mean, Beware is cool, and I think this guy is adorable. Like, he has a super big face. Yeah, look at that. That is, well, not that. But, I mean, he's so happy. That's a happy little guy. That's cool. But, yeah, I already talked about him. Oh, wait, we see the ability Fluffy and Klutz once again. Wait, is that like a tag? Does he have, like, a tag coming out of his butt? Oh, my God. He's a literal teddy bear. Oh, he falls over. I didn't even notice that the first time. How cool. All right, so there we go. Has the official website updated yet? Because I feel like there'd be some information, but I want to get this out as well. But there's Fan Fridays going on. So as soon as I get this video out, then we can oh, perfect. Never mind. Stufful. Stufful's cute appearance and movements, plus the fluffy feel of its fur, all combine to make it super popular. This Pokemon may have a small body, but its strength is extraordinary. Receiving one of its powerful hits without being prepared can bring down even a well-trained Pokemon. That's cute. Truth is, Stufful doesn't really like being touched. It hates being hugged tightly and will flail its arms in protest. It's adorable, just kind of feel to it. But at the same time, it's so, that's gotta suck. It doesn't like being hugged, but it's like super cuddly. I mean, it even has a tag coming out of its butt because it's a stuffed animal. I don't even know. All right, so what else do we have for these guys? Oh man, update. There we go. The website's running a bit slow right now, probably for obvious reasons since people are flooding to it. So let's see what we got. Crabrawler, 2 foot high, 15 pounds, Hypercutter, Iron Fist. Hypercutter, I forget what that does. You don't see it too often. That's a thing. Crabrawler has a personality that really hates to lose. It's driven not only to aim for a higher position in fellow terms of social standing, but literally to aim for a higher position in a landscape. Perhaps as a result, it's sometimes fond of clinging to tall people or to the walls of buildings. Try to remove one against its will, you're met with a sound punch. Crabrawler's favorite food is berries. It punches the trunks of trees and it gives branches a good shake and knock any ripe berries to the ground so it can feast. Many Crabrawler gather around the tree, but only one that emerges victorious against all others receives the privilege of eating the ripe berries. I mean, that's a dog-eat-dog ferocious world. Uses its claws to protect its face and belly while getting in close to an opponent to throw punches. Its punches are power enough to split tree trunks. Crabrawler's pincers sometimes torn off during its bouts, but they are said to be delicious. So, just like a crab, how sometimes when crabs fight, you know, they lose its pincers, like, you know, then you eat it. So apparently Crabrawler is a delicious food Pokemon, and then it also has a hard life and it punches things. It's a little silly for me. And now we get to the true silliness. Palossand, let's go to Sandy. Is it Sandygast? Is it really Sandygast? I mean, it has like a ghastly kind of feel to it, but either way. Sandygast emerges when the grudges of Pokemon and other creatures soak into the sand after they fall in battle. In essence, it's a possessed lump of sand. That doesn't deserve to have an exclamation point. You don't get to say, it's a possessed lump of sand. That's literally what I said in my video, in my top 10 worst video as to why I don't like it. And people got mad at me when I said, it's a lump of sand that came to life. That's not exciting. I mean, like I said with Baynet, like Baynet is a grudge that has been possessed into a doll. I mean, that's creepy. That's like horror film level stuff, and Baynet works from it. If you heedlessly grab Sandygast's shovel, you'll fall under the Pokemon's control. Sandygast will use its power to manipulate children into gathering sand to increase the size of its bodies. Sandygast loses its shovel, it may put up a tree branch, a flag, or another item in its place. Wanderers in search of their own shovels. Like, okay, so you're on the beach, you're battling, Pokemon falls in battle, takes that life force, kind of just pops up, goes, bleh, and then kids are like, hey, look, a sand shovel thing, I'm gonna go play. And then it controls the kid, and then the kid shovels sand onto it. Why does a person have to shovel sand onto it for it to grow? Okay, the tunnel-like mouth of Sandygast can suck the vitality from people and Pokemon. Apparently, it's a test of courage to put your hand in its mouth. As a new water compaction ability no Pokemon has had, a defense stat will go up by 2 when hit with a water-type move. Alright, so it doubles its defense when hit by a water-type move. I would rather see, like, it gains 1 defense and 1 special defense, because water attacks are going to be special. You eat a water gun, well, not water gun, but, you know, you eat a Scald, gain defense. Well, GG. So the whole tunnel mouth thing Well, I guess, alright. The tunnel mouth makes sense. Now that it's actually said as a tunnel mouth, I just looked at that and I thought it was silly. But if you, I grew up in Florida. And the thing about Florida is that if you could actually make a tunnel under the sand, that was pretty pro. And that's like how you compact the sand just right. And when you're making a castle and you make it go all the way through. So that is actually a little bit of detail that works for Sandygast, and it's just a foot tall. So you see a blob of sand scooting across, and that's the thing behind it. So Palossand, it still has, okay, so it only has water compaction. What? It only has water compaction? This looks like an arena trap Pokemon, especially because of that. Oh, poor Pikachu. How sad. Palossand controls the human adults, making them build a sandcastle that provides camouflage and also raises its defensive abilities. Unlike Sandygast, if it loses some of its sand from its body, it can restore itself on its own. Oh, so Sandygast needs to have sand put onto it. It can't restore it on its own. When moving about in search of prey, the shovel on top of its head revolves. It's said that the shovel is serving as some kind of radar. This is going to be very bad sounding on my part, but I'm going to try to make like a you know, like one of those like ship scanner things, just like a bing. That's silly, honestly. All right, Palossand loves the vitality of Pokemon, drags small Pokemon into its body so it can steal their life force. Its sandy vortex swallows them up in a heartbeat. Pokemon dragged into Palossand leave traces of their ill will behind. It's thought that the negative energy may be a starting point of a new Sandygast. So it's there. Happy-go-lucky little Pokemon runs into it. Womp. Sad Pikachu steals their ill will, makes a Sandygast. So yeah, that's like the self-replication that we saw in the Cerebi article when they were first revealed. There we go, guys. Those are the new Pokemon. I think that I don't remember its name, the pre-evolution. This guy right here, Stufful. Stufful's pretty cool. Stufful's pretty cool. I already knew I didn't like the Sandcastle Pokemon, so having them be a big part of the reveal, not too much. But alright, this is coming out of Pokemon Worlds, guys. That was Pokemon Worlds news. We did get a reveal. 25% okay with it. And that's what we got. So guys, enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.